How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be featuring the Ohio. This is one of the first games that I actually played after coming back from vacation, and yeah, this game made me wish I was still on vacation, not gonna lie. You're gonna basically see how depressing it was for me to come back and play this, especially in a ship that is, well, my favorite, at least at this point in Legends time. But yeah. So starting the match, decided to go over to A. Our DDs are also, well, one of them is heading that way. The other one was planning to abandon his flank, and then realizes that there's another DD going to A, so you might as well lemming with it in the same direction. So this is already a little worrying, especially because, I mean, 3 destroyers, 1 destroyer at each spawn. If their DD just simply goes to B caps, there's not really going to be anything to stop them, and they'll probably just sail straight through and then be able to torp both of our flanks, which is probably the worst thing that could happen. Abandoning flanks is just not good, and unfortunately we are spotted, and that means there is in fact a destroyer going to be, so we're going to have a huge problem. Also, looking at the map, it doesn't really seem like our destroyers really want to go to the objective at A either, which sucks. And yeah, this is already not looking great. We're gonna be farmed. We're gonna stay hard spotted for everything at A to shoot over the island, which we kind of already are. And yeah, we're kind of forced to turn out and just drive in circles and spawn until stuff starts to get spotted. And well, looking at the map, the destroyers have basically zero intention of trying to go to the objective. It looks like they want to actually go where their enemy Shima just got spotted and go all the way around the furthest island, which is the biggest waste of time because, well, while you're out there, you're not really spotting anything. And yeah, I mean, time has gone by. Nothing at A is still spotted. We're just getting spotted from the destroyer at B, and then getting farmed over the islands from A. I mean, not really anything that we could have done. Couldn't really push into the island in between A and B because then the destroyer would have just sailed straight through B and torped. And then, well, yeah. I mean, if anything, we would have had to just charge straight in and YOLO like it's AI because there's nothing else we could have really done. And yeah, one of our DDs is already on the border. We check, he's smoking up. The enemy Shema smoke is on the corner of that island. And the other second destroyer is also sailing towards the destroyer on the border. The Shema that went around didn't even get spotted, and our destroyers are smoking up. And the issues with smoking up when nothing is spotted and smoking up for no reason is that it attracts torpedoes, like moths to a light. And yeah, you're gonna see how depressing this was in a few seconds. But yep, there goes one destroyer dead. We take a look, the other DD is in the same smoke, and yeah, gotta give some well dones after that one. Not just me, also our friendly Marlboro. Same exact thoughts. 2 destroyers that sailed to the corner and got death struck by 1 Shimakaze after bypassing A. This is probably the most depressing start to a Legends match ever, especially coming back from a lengthy vacation. So far, we've only done like 5,000 damage because there's just nothing to shoot at because nothing was spotted at A, and then both of our destroyers end up getting death struck by like 1 torpedo each, which is extremely tragic. And yeah, thinking that a Shima and Cobb could beat a Shima, yeah, I think I had a little too much faith, gave them too much benefit of the doubt. I mean, I kind of rather, think that they know what they're doing rather than just assume they're bad. But yeah. But anyway, at this point, our only hope is to possibly support our other destroyer at sea. Takahashi does kill Shima, but in the process also gets killed off. So that Shima killed off 3 of our teammates. Unfortunately, Takahashi has like no DPM on its main guns, so he was unable to finish off the Shima before he launched the Torps. And yeah, our only hope, like I said, was to help our other destroyer at sea that did decently well against the Lucian, and just try to push in. But another issue is that our battleship at sea didn't really push in to help our DD either. He's basically still in spawn where he spawned at. Daring is full HP against like our half HP Sumner, so that is not gonna end well. Can't shoot the Daring. I doubt our Vermont is either. So at this point, it's basically just a YOLO in and do what I can and see what we can claw back. The most painful thing you're going to see out of this battle is the fact that the enemy team wasn't the best either. Like, they did a lot of Pepega things, and we still ended up losing. All because we were put in such a deep hole from our 2 destroyers dying off the rip to 1 DD, and ignoring the objective and not spotting, so yeah. But anyway, pushing into the island, trying to finish off Schlieffen, possibly dodge any torps that he launched, but also take cover from all of the ships in their spawn. I mean, there is an Alaska basically on the north border. Max range, shooting HE at me, and I mean, that's the team that we're losing to is max range Alaska. But anyway, Minnesota comes around the corner. We're in a decent position that we can basically take a one-on-one. Minnesota's pushing into our secondaries and also getting close enough for running with scissors. I do kind of reverse off the island a little just so I can maneuver if I need to. But yeah, Minnesota just gonna keep charging into our secondaries and soon running with scissors. Yep, there it is. And yeah, I mean, Montana's in their spawn as well. They didn't really lead their spawn either, and all we really need to do now is just sit here, farm the Minnesota, try our best to take one-on-one fights as much as we can, and then we can claw this back. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to find their last DD for sure, but I mean, we still have a cruiser and a Marlboro. Sorry, I think the cruiser's a Minotaur. I mean, there's some hope. Maybe the Daring does something absolutely Pepega and then gets himself killed, which is kind of the hope. Montana's, though, in their spawn, sailing flat broadside to where we're at. So, I mean, like, yeah. I mean, Alaska's still max range, full HP, 32 bow, can bow tank anything. We don't have a Yamato anymore. Take a pot shot, hoping that he'll kite some more and maybe be too far away to even shoot. But yeah, start pushing out. I would like to shoot the Montana, not the one that I'm currently targeting, but the one on the right that is flat broadside, because, well, I mean, if I can dev strike him, that would be great. I mean, we have 1 stack of legendary plotting room, so we can have a much higher Citadel Alpha. Charging out, salvo looks decent, and we do get 1 Citadel, good chunk, but, you know, unfortunately not quite enough. And Carl gets spotted. He went all the way around A, basically where the Shima was. And yeah, so this is the enemy team that we're losing to. I mean, I guess this is the current state of Legends. Well, maybe not current, it's always been this bad. But yeah, Marlboro charging in to support me, torpedoes going after him. Yeah, not the best. Crossfire from Torps and also 2 Montanas. Marlboro is not going to last a lot longer because he's going to have to angle to where the Torps came from. And Marlboro also has a gigantic Citadel, so that's not great. I'm not sure if he would have been able to just slow down, tank the torpedoes and not get Citadeled by Montanas. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to push out as far as I can. You know, be the closest and hopefully they shoot at me. But I mean, Marlboro, that's broadside, is way too juicy of a target to pass up. So, low Montana, I'm hoping to finish him off. Guns don't quite reload at the same time. I do fire my front guns. We kill him off, but he does get off one last salvo, unfortunately. And our Marlboro does go down. Daring is smoked up and starts shooting at me, so I move forward just a little bit. Maybe use those islands to protect me. And yeah, well, we're just going to do the same exact thing that we did to the Minnesota and that other Montana. Just stay angled, shoot our guns, let our secondaries farm, and set them on fire. I mean, they're all pushing into running with scissors, getting themselves killed against an Ohio. And, well, yeah, Alaska Shell's coming in from a billion miles away, who also, I guess, went unspotted. So I'm wondering if he has like a 20 cam plus range, because he's not spotted. So part of me feels like he's doing that thing that I did in the FDG when we shot the, was it a lion? It was something that we citadel from like 23 kilometers away, but we didn't get spotted. Or he just left range, like that's how far he was. But yeah, Daring does get himself spotted. That was the opportunity, but unfortunately Minotaur, he's more focused on the battleship and not the DD that showed up for a few seconds. That if he was able to land some good hits, maybe we kill him off. Montana though does end up going down to our Minotaur, but Carl at this point is very close. Close enough that he's going to sonar our Minotaur. And yeah, our Minotaur is definitely going to die. Especially being so close. Carl can still overmatch Minotaur with its low caliber main battery. Broadside Carl though, decent dispersion. 2/3 of his HP is gone. We did get a Citadel. If I had to assume, I'm pretty sure the last time I looked at Carl's armor, it's kind of like FDG where the turtleback doesn't actually dip into the water that far. So any turn will lift the skirt, I guess you could say. And yeah, Minotaur does go down, and he does land one torp on Carl. I'm hoping this next salvo can finish him off, and then I can focus on the Alaskan Daring. I mean, it's still not looking great. They have way more points than we do. All they really need to do is run away from me, and they'll end up winning. I'm trying to duck into cover to the island, basically right off my port bow, to possibly hide from Daring Torps while I try to fight the Alaska. But unfortunately, Daring Torps show up, predicted my turn, and yeah, used our DCP on the double fire. Maybe a mistake, but at the same time, we don't have any heals left and needed to conserve as much HP as we could. Alaska turned flat broadside. We did get a Citadel and a decent chunk out of him, but weren't able to dev strike him. And unfortunately, we end up flooding out. I mean, we were close to clawing that one back, but unfortunately, the hole was too big to climb out of. I mean, we did pretty well. 300k, 2k loss. Yeah, the depressing return to this game. Kaba and Shima at the bottom. Very unfortunate. And I mean, I don't know how we would have won. Maybe if Minotaur smoked up somewhere else, was paying a little more attention to where the Carl was. I don't know. We would have had to kill the Daring, which, I mean, smoke Minotaur, there's not really a way to find him unless he throws his ship away. Yeah, quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. Another 300k to add to our collection. I think that's number 6. But, yeah. Same Optimus Prime build, Hipper Haruna, running with scissors. Optimus Prime is just goated. But, yeah. Lost to absolutely Pepega team is heartbreaking. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more and share it with your friends. Or leave a comment down below on other ships you want to see in the future. But, till next time, aloha.